The home to the U.S. Open is being converted into a 350-bed hospital, and this tent city in Central Park started accepting patients today. Family nurse practitioner.
Hey y'all, I'm Jeremy Damel. I'm a mover and a shaker. I'm a man living with the truth of trauma. My clean date is March 1st, 2020, in the midst of a global pandemic. A man with no spleen and a compromised immune system. A man with 30 years of drug and alcohol addiction.
Do you know what's going on? How have you explained coronavirus to them, if at all?
This song is called Brush It Off. It's an original piece that I wrote in the band Rip Winkler back in the day. And it's a song about people, man. And I just want people to be mindful of each other. And this song is a little bit about that. It's called Brush It Off. It goes something like this. I see you. You see me. We see everything that we want to see. A perfect mind, a simple heart. With the knowledge, we'll feel better. Brush it off, just as long as we feel better about ourselves. March 1st, like it had led up to that. I was in a I was in a hotel room with a escort, a friend of mine, like for real. As an addict, it's hard. It's hard. You have tough times, and I'm an addict, and I know that this recovery of addiction can really work for you. But it works as long as I take those measures on myself to do the things to protect myself, and so I can be the person, the man I want to be. And I feel for every other addict that's out there right now. It's really hard, I know. But if you're struggling, please, right now it's not a great time for me. But that's okay. Ask for help, though, please. And even though you slip, or you slip up or something, you get back up, you keep going, you believe in yourself, because you can do this, you're good, you know who you are, and that's just it. So anybody else, please don't send me messages and ask me anything foolish, because I'll have to block you, Out of my own way, and I wasn't going to use it, I wasn't going to do it. And then 5 minutes, man, I had 5 minutes at the bar. The bartender said, "What do you want to drink?" And I said, "I don't know," it's just like the words fell out of my mouth, man, like Bacardi Coke. And then I stared at that for the next 10 minutes like I was in some movie, and time slowed down on me. And then I was like, "Get up, get out of here, run out of the place like the bar, like your hair's on fire." And I stood up and I grabbed that, it was gone. And that was my last relapse. The next day I went back and told everybody that was March 1st, 2020. And I said, "I'm done." I confessed to that drink, man. And that's it. That was me, and the tail end of a couple-day bender of crack and meth and trying to get my head right and trying to clean up the last of that shit. Getting it out, I remember like going through my house and saying, "I'm done, man. I'm done." Like, I remember calling my brother up and saying, like, "Man, come help me. Let's turn every damn box upside down. Let's get everything out." Because I can't do this anymore. I don't know. I didn't know how it was going to look in the end, like how I was going to stay sober, like how I wasn't going to, but I knew I couldn't have anything in the house. And then I was just going to throw myself and my whole everything into going to like healthy, like sober coffee shops and like recovery centers that like where they had meetings and people could get coffee, like a dry bar, like, and just hang around, whatever they call those things, For all the mothers of the world, going out to all the mothers, song called Newborn. It's about recovery and redemption. Sick of feeling bad for myself. Sick of worrying about my poor health. Sick of reminiscing about glory days. If I don't have more good days a coming, what's the point of pissing and moaning? A baby's face makes my